I was still thin with the past and broad with absence. Chapter 6, The Quiet Between Heartbeats. What is death but a change of address? I had been a man who kept lists, of groceries, of small favors owed, of things I promised myself to fix. Death did not erase those lists. It reoriented them. I learned that the world keeps unfolding people into its shape, new houses, new lovers, playgrounds, parking lots, each an imperfect mortar between what was and what will be. I found, in my wandering, a small park bench under a tree that remembered me in the shadow it produced. A woman sat there, older now, her hands a map of veins. She had been one of those who had wept at the window the first week I wore the sheet. She looked up suddenly, and though her face could not name me, her eyes slid across that particular absence with a recognition that pricked like ice. She placed her palm on the bench where I had rested my elbow once, and spoke softly into the air, saying a sentence that was not addressed to me but landed like a coin. "You hold on to them," she said. "You keep them longer than is fair." Perhaps that is what we do. We occupy the negative spaces of other lives, keep them in a posture that the living can no longer maintain. Sometimes they notice, sometimes they do not. Sometimes they pass down a story that softens the edges. In the end, the house was taken down and the plot filled with something new, a building with windows that would not open, a structure half as warm as the one it replaced. Yet on certain afternoons, when sun slips through cloud like a slow apology, the city sinks for a moment, a banister's old shadow on the sidewalk, a faint smell of toast. People stop and look, thinking they have seen something in the corner of their eyes. For me, there is a strange relief in that. I am no longer fixed to a single stare. I am a motion made of memory, and memory is a longer thing than life. I linger not because I am trapped, but because to leave entirely would be to waste the shape of what was. If you have a house that holds you, if you have sheets folded in trunks, if you have letters with the edges softened by hands, care for them. Remember what you loved, and when the time comes, let the light in to finish the rooms. This is Thomas, saying what I can from one half-breath behind a door. My voice is not the clatter of the living, but it is honest in its hush. Do not be afraid of the quiet. It needs us to remember it more than we need it to frighten us. If you